The overarching theme of this year's conference on innovation in care is about how we provide innovation in care focused around people and the integrated care systems, which have now been in place since July last year. So what we're going to do is we're going to have experts there who can actually address the real problems in social care, the real issues, and innovative approaches to them. Overall, we're going to be looking at innovative approaches which have people at the center of everything. So even if we're reaching out to investors in care, we want to focus their decision making on how the innovative ways we're looking at care can actually attract more investment in the sector as well. Actually, one of the ones that interests me is we talk so much about digital technology and innovation and new ways of working. So we have a debate which is titled provocatively, is the possibility of innovation and digital transformation in care replacing people? Is it fantasy, nightmare, or practical possibility? So we'll have experts from the USA, from Norway, a real international flavor to this about how potentially new technology can ensure that people working in care focus their efforts on caring. I'm also excited by the session on innovating the built environment. So much more now we're looking at people in care, and we're talking about housing with care, new principles of ways people can age in place, can look after themselves in place, and achieve as much independence as possible. So one thing here is that focusing on innovation means that what we're trying to do is we're trying to help people live as independently as possible, appropriate for their situations. Well, I was going to say this first off, but really excited about the keynote speaker, who is Dr. Ben Marathapu, CEO and founder of Sera Care. And Sera has made such great inroads into home care and how we work with people at home and innovatively provide the best services for them using AI, using responsive technology, using monitoring. So he's really exciting on new ways of empowering people in care. So Ben is a fantastic keynote speaker. We have Charles Armitage from Florence, who has revolutionized how people recruit and use the workforce in care. So people like him. We also have the newly appointed OBE, Martin Jones from Home Instead, who is promoting so much good practice and innovative practice in home care. I'd also like to point out that we have some academics involved. So Juliet Malley from the LSE, who's focusing on innovation in care and what really works. But most of all, I'd focus on, we have Scott Code from the USA, from Leading Age in the USA, to give us a bit of perspective on how they're using technology to enhance care as well. We continue to learn. We continue to learn, and people said that there wasn't enough interaction with people who are using services. So we do have, each of the sessions has been guided by users in service, and we have one whose name I won't mention because she doesn't want too much publicity, but on one of the panels, the Commissioning for Innovation panel, we have a fantastic person who is accessing care, who can really make us think about how we as care professionals get the best for the people we're caring for and supporting. People are starting to use that networking muscle again. We're still, in fact, in many ways, psychologically recovering from COVID. And so there's still an excitement in the room about meeting people, about sharing ideas. So over the course of the sessions, over the course of the whole day, there's 3 or 4 networking sessions that in between the stage sessions, and they'll just give so much opportunity for people to share ideas. And if people come to me and say what their interests are, I can actually try and match you with people who will be there as well. So I'm looking forward to that bespoke networking, which I can try to offer to people.